China auto suppliers, EV makers flood major trade fair in Germany. Reuters. Frankfurt. Reuters. Nearly 900 Chinese auto suppliers and a handful of electric vehicle makers are taking part in ATRA. De fair in Frankfurt as the country's car sector defies looming trading barriers to expand its global presence and counter-sinking profits at home. Chinese carmakers including BYD, Geely, Hongqi and GAC International were set to display their vehicles at the fair, called Automechanica, as an added feature to the event which normally focuses on SU. PPLIERS. Even if some in Euro 00. Below are your comments. I'm impressed by the increasing exports of Chinese car companies. More competition is good for consumers. Chinese companies' focus on EVs will be good for the EV industry since they tend to be lower cost and will force other manufacturers to provide more affordable EVs. EVs are too expensive right now for most people. I don't see how people can complain about China subsidizing EVs when we do the same thing in the US. People would like to buy nice and inexpensive EVs. Getting some CN-made EVs here would put pressure on Big Three to make better cars and price them reasonably. And many people do not realize that most auto workers in CN are in a union. So all those EVs are union built. Sometimes tariffs are good. China's state-subsidized automakers and EV manufacturers are trying to put Western automakers out of business. It's a pipe dream that the West thinks it can compete with China in the auto industry. The EVs are here to stay and China can deliver its EVs at half the price of gas engine cars. It's just a matter of time before the gas engine, ICE cars will disappear off the road. Even the Saudi is now transitioning itself away from its traditional petroleum industries. The longer the auto industry in the West waits for the transition to EV, it will be more painful at the end. Considering the much higher wages that are paid to auto workers in the US because of its Western living standard as compared to China, I can see the West will never allow Chinese auto industry to enter Western markets without incurring huge wage cuts in the auto industry, and that we went through all of this before in the 1980s and 1990s with another up-and-coming Asian nation that we also love to hate. The symptoms are identical. July 28, 1989 poll. 68% of respondents named Japan as the bigger threat to the future of the United States, while 22% med the 21, 1982 Japanese car import curb. March 23, 1983 Making cars in Japan. A lesson in efficiency. November 9, 1983 Don't blame Japan for Detroit's troubles. Sept. 16, 1985 Japan expands car sales in Europe. Jan. 13, 1987 curb urged on Japanese cars. Feb. 1, 1987 limiting Japanese auto imports. March 28, 1987 U.S. is retaliating with 100% duties in Japan dispute. May 6, 1987 Japanese cars irk European. March 31, 1988 Japan dumping of trucks charged July 19, 1990 Sell cars. Not racism. June 15, 1991 Europe's new rage. Japan bashing. Dec. 21, 1991 U.S. Finds Japan, dumps, minivans. February 14, 1992. U.S. gets negative about Japan, poll. February 8, 1992 JAPA. Nice anger U.S. auto workers. Jan. 12, 1995 Striking tire workers in Iowa burn Japanese flag in protest. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.